If you're into animating 3D characters, listen up, there's a brand new tool on the scene. Facetools was created to streamline the 3D facial animation process, and in this video today I'm going to give you a guided overview of what this tool can do to speed up your pipeline. The TLDR of Facetools is essentially you can now go in and define the expressions of your character. If you don't know what a morph target or expression morph is, it's basically the shapes your face pulls when it's animating. So refining those details gives you a more personalized, bespoke character. And this is where Facetools comes in to make it dead simple. It does this by utilizing the fact that all character creator base meshes have facial morphs already applied to them. Using these base meshes, you can quickly go in and customize your character. However, if you want to bring in your own 3D head mesh from an external program, you can simply do this by utilizing the Headshot 2 plugin, which will apply those automated blend shapes to any head mesh. It doesn't have to be a realistic character, it also handles very cartoony characters as well. I have already done an in-depth tutorial on how to import external models using Headshot 2, so go ahead and check that out. Once your character is in Character Creator, you can use the morph sliders to get an approximate body shape, but don't worry about that, you can go ahead and shape and define that within ZBrush in a moment. Okay, so let's use Facetools because that's why you're here. So you'll find the Facetools button on the modifier pad, give that a click and it will transfer everything across to ZBrush. And then from here in ZBrush you can see you have a Facetools UI which displays all the 13 different morph targets. From here you can quickly click through these layers to see the different expressions of your character which it will be making when you animate it. Now what's clever is that you can just quickly cycle through these and then go in and sculpt any subdivision level you fancy. Well, I suggest starting low and then going high. If we switch over to the mouth smile layer expression over here, we can now go in and sculpt the Jack Nicholson-esque smile into this character. And remember, at any point you can jump between high poly and low poly to get those details and refinements where you want them. The beauty of ZBrush is that you can subdivide your character to a high topology mesh and then go in and intricately sculpt those details such as pores, skin texture and scars to further refine the character's look. You can do this really easy with alpha brushes. From the details of your sculpt, Facetools will automatically generate your normal roughness, ambient occlusion and redness maps and project them onto your lower poly mesh in Character Creator. You can take these texture files and edit them further if you wish. Not only do you have full control of your expressions, you have an added layer of wrinkles. This is the only time in life that you want wrinkles, and these will create you wrinkle map for your characters. And it also adds another dimension and layer of realism to your character when it's animating. At any point of the sculpt, you can simply click update to Character Creator and it will send your creation back to Character Creator so you can have an overall look at your progress thus far. It's a round trip workflow, which means you can go back and forth between applications and processes. You're not stuck in one linear line like other software. Let's not forget about the ability to poly paint directly onto your 3D character's model in ZBrush. Again, all these materials can be updated and transferred into Character Creator with one click of a button. Personally, I've been using Facetools for a couple of weeks now and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really happy to share a step-by-step process with you. And if you want to see this, please let me know in the comments, and if you have any questions about this product, please let me know. As always, all the links are down below in the description. I have a written format of this kind of tutorial overview on my website, which is www.promptmuse.com. Please go there to sign up to my newsletter for the latest and greatest in AI and 3D tech. And my socials, Twitter, Instagram, Discord and everything else is at PromptMuse and down in the description below. That will do it. Be seeing you.